long ago, and also ECFA 2018 and ECFA 5 packs. Definitely like the cutting edge of modern 4-panel FA. So we're getting right here into this first song, the Pop Heap Po, whatever you want to call it. DMAC,
repeated triples that start on the same foot each time.
Yeah, Legend of Maxes, as I call them, or Painful Owl, depending on who you ask. DMAC with an early lead. The names have not been swapped around. DMAC is on the left, Implode is on the right. Yeah, DMAC with the early lead, but Implode holding on to that gold. That first little off rhythm really snapping at Implode. DMAC holding on to it. About a % difference, not a huge gap, but that's going to be pretty significant to overcome. I don't think it's going to come to that. Implode's going to have to hold on as strong as he can, and DMAC's probably going to have to mess up pretty badly. Yeah, there was a really sharp, fast crossover in the middle of all that. Some pretty rough up-down towers that just wear you out and are surprisingly difficult to time if you're not ready for them. Yeah, so as we were saying, this one will wear you out. It's fairly relentless. There hasn't really been much of a break at all, and even the quote-unquote break, you may call it,
still has plenty.
Yeah, it still has some pretty tricky rhythms in there. DMAC still holding the lead on this. Song's winding down. I think it's gonna go to him. Yep, that is it. Wow, that is a very impressive score from DMAC. Definitely not gonna sleep on Implode either. That's a solid showing. That one is not easy to hold on to. Yeah, we're gonna throw in the name change real quick. Yeah, 25 excellence and 3 grades for DMAC. Very impressive showing for a very difficult, tiring song. All right, so now moving on to the second song. Heard Right. This one also a Technical Showcase 2, I believe?
Indeed.
Technical Showcase 2.
Submission for Technical Showcase 2.
Fraxel Showcase for Tech. Wow, that was words. Fraxel submission for Tech Showcase 2.
He definitely showcased his tech.
There's some showcasing going on. This is a really fun one. Arguably a fairly yes, evaluate. I can't even. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, arguably in terms of passing, a fairly relaxed 12. But if you want to pull a good score on this, it's significantly
more
concentration
to keep up with the foot switches and crossovers.
Yeah, it's significantly more mental than physical, for sure. My bad. I don't want to like just knock it off. Also, the song is good. You can see the swag. You can
clearly visible.
You can indeed see the swag.
My phone looks exactly like so.
Yeah, I'm worried about that. So. I mean, we
This is mine.
Oh, it's mine. So he can.
No, he's still looking.
He's looking
All right, so starting off. Starts off fairly relaxed. DMAC with an early lead, not ahead by much though, and this early, obviously, way too early to call. All right, here we go with the
crossover right off the bat.
Crossover into a foot switch, more foot switches, crossovers. It looks very, very difficult to approach, but if you know what you're doing, this chart flows exceptionally well. Feels very fun to play once you lock it in and understand how to hit it. Also, if you're really, really quick on your feet, you could cheat a lot of this, but it would be pretty painful.
is only 128 beats per minute, but you'll have to be double stepping, triple stepping a lot.
Yeah.
To avoid the tech here.
Absolutely. This again, one of the hallmarks of modern tech is that no matter how difficult it looks, if you approach the chart as the author quote unquote intended, it really makes just a really satisfying experience when you finally nail it. DMAC still holding on to that lead, slightly pulling away. Here's those, here's those triple switches coming with the crossovers. They are pretty easy to mess up if you are just not thinking. You got to stay really focused and understand, what you're doing with that one.
See, really, the major problem with this chart is you need to be able to see the swag.
It's visible, but if you're not looking for it, you will not see the swag. DMAC definitely saw the swag there, as did Implode. Very close match. Implode pulling back up right at the very end there. Some unfortunate grades from DMAC.
Even if you can see the swag, though, the question remains, can you see why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
No. Nobody can. We're all too old for that.